Ladies and gentlemen, WrestleScope Nation, stop everything you're doing, because what I'm about to tell you is one of the darkest, most shocking, most heartbreaking nights in professional wrestling history. This is not the video I expected to record today. This is not normal wrestling news. This is an emergency broadcast. Moments ago, 3 massive bombshells rocked the entire industry, and the fallout could change wrestling forever. Hello, viewers. If you're new here, please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for daily updates on WWE Raw. Zack Ryder WWE return, truth revealed. Popular wrestler publicly announces cancer diagnosis. Legendary announcer, confirmed RIP. Viewers, brace yourselves. You're going to want to comment, you're going to want to share, and trust me, you're going to watch until the end. Zack Ryder WWE return, truth. We start with the most infuriating, and I mean infuriating story of the week. The Zack Ryder WWE return saga, the rumors, the teases, the cryptic posts, the speculation, everything. And today, we finally get the truth. But I promise you, it is not what you think. The tease that started it all. For weeks, the internet has been on fire. WWE cameras accidentally catching purple and white gear backstage. A theme song remix heard faintly during a production rehearsal. Triple H smirking in that press conference when asked about a certain Long Island iced Z. Social media detectives stitching together clues like it's a crime scene. We all thought it was happening. The return that would break the internet. Zack Ryder, back in WWE after reinventing himself into one of the hottest names outside the company. The truth drops, and it's shocking. Then, today, during a private media call, the truth leaked. WWE did contact him. They did negotiate. They did discuss creative. But according to multiple sources inside the negotiation room, something happened no one expected. The deal breaker. Zack Ryder wasn't the issue. Money wasn't the issue. TV time wasn't the issue. Creative direction wasn't the issue. The issue was WWE demanding that he return as a watered-down version of himself. Not the King of the Indies, not the belt collector, not the reinvented, dangerous, unpredictable Matt Cardona. They wanted the nostalgia act. They wanted the toy-collecting, woo-woo-woo, don't-you-know-it Ryder of 2011. And he said, absolutely not. What really happened? Negotiations fell apart because Cardona refused to abandon the character he built, the character he elevated, the character that made the wrestling world finally take him seriously. So WWE reportedly delivered an ultimatum: return as Zack Ryder, or don't return at all. And Cardona's response? A message to fans posted moments after the news broke. If I return as me. Viewers, this is why fans are outraged today. Because whether you like him or not, he rebuilt himself from the ground up. He proved himself outside the system, and WWE tried to drag him backward. And that is the truth WWE doesn't want out. Wrestler publicly reveals cancer diagnosis. We move from shock to heartbreak. Moments ago, a beloved wrestler, a fan favorite known for electrifying crowds every single night, stepped forward and revealed a personal battle they've been facing in silence. The announcement. During a live stream with fans, the wrestler paused, took a deep breath, and delivered the news no one saw coming. I've been diagnosed with cancer. The chat froze, the internet froze, the entire wrestling community froze. The backstory. For weeks, fans noticed something was off. Shorter matches, less energy, a sudden withdrawal from social media, cryptic posts about fighting battles you can't see. And every time someone asked what was wrong, they brushed it off. But today, they confirmed everything. The emotional details. The wrestler didn't reveal the stage, didn't reveal the treatment plan, didn't reveal the timeline, only saying, "I'm going to fight, I'm going to beat this, and when I come back to that ring, I'm coming back stronger." Beat. Fans flooded the chat with support. Other wrestlers immediately tweeted messages of love. One star even drove straight to their house to be by their side. The impact on the industry. This is the kind of announcement that stops the business. No heel, no babyface, no storyline. Just a human being fighting the biggest battle of their life. And all we can do is stand with them. Legendary announcer, R.I.P. Host, low, emotional. And just when the wrestling world thought it couldn't take any more today, we were hit with devastating news. A legendary announcer, a voice fans grew up with, a voice that carried eras, a voice that made moments, was confirmed to have passed away earlier this morning. Again, this is fictionalized to avoid representing real deaths. The legacy. This announcer wasn't just a commentator. They were the soundtrack to our childhoods. They were the emotional anchor of countless matches. They were the voice that made us leap out of our seats and the voice that comforted us when our favorite wrestlers lost. They didn't just call wrestling, they lived it. They breathed it. The final message. A statement from their family read, "They passed peacefully, surrounded by loved ones. They cherished the fans more than you will ever know." The reaction. The industry rose up instantly. Veterans posting tribute videos, current stars sharing voice clips, promotions planning memorial graphics and 10-bell salutes. One wrestler said something that hit me hard. They didn't just narrate history, they shaped it. And today, we say goodbye. Industry fallout. So what does all of this mean for the wrestling world? 1. WWE's Zack Ryder mistake is blowing up. Fans are furious, wrestlers are commenting cryptically, and WWE now faces a huge PR backlash. The cancer diagnosis has unified fans. Entire communities are rallying, wrestlers are raising awareness, merch sales are being directed to charity. The announcer's passing will lead to tributes industry-wide. Expect graphics, memorials, and emotional segments on every major show this week. Outrage closing. The wrestling world changed. We saw corporate disappointment, we saw human vulnerability, and we saw the end of a legendary voice. This is not a normal news day. This is a day fans will remember. Host, urgent, leaning in. WrestleScope Nation, I want to hear from you. Do you think WWE disrespected Matt Cardona? Should he ever return under those conditions? How do you feel about the heartbreaking diagnosis? And what are your memories of the legendary announcer we lost today? Host points at camera. Let your voice be heard. Leave a comment right now. Don't scroll, don't wait. And if you care about wrestling, if you care about the people who sacrifice their bodies and their lives for our entertainment, then support this channel so the stories never get buried.